Ebusiafo, good morning from me from here. I believe say mo nyinam ho. Na make I was a lemfi, opeso manis ka kofi a lemfi ne betimi aboa. Referral code ube use Freemind is that simple. Yeni ka yemfa we shase yembo nteto ne yenko. Ade achi there, we are here to discuss Mother Ghana and how we can all progress together. These are the words of the president, Mampeni Nimonyamfo John Dramani Mahama. Say, to my NDC family, hold on tight. Your reward is not just in positions or appointments, but in the Ghana we are building together. Delivering a Ghana where your children will have opportunities, where justice prevails, and where hard work is rewarded. These are the words of President John Dramani Mahama. I believe, sir, I've said this same thing. In one of my previous videos, I said something like this. The same thing. It's not about the appointments and what have you. Sebio, so on your appointment as a Ghana say, or appointment non ko baby because you don't hold that appointment forever. But as a Ghana you benefit in Chima, your children, your grandchildren will also benefit. I've said this before. So I mean, for the president to have said this, I confirm it. It means I can see far. It means me a prophet me would for. It means I can't see be a mini. Because assembly American be if you give the president a chance, he might say the same thing. Okay, because a dream sana makasa. Name Mampeni Mahama omo a 24. I don't know and some more or more kacheno. Mate say BB appointments be kosua. Julius Brand Shechiri. I can't confirm that, but say Julius Brand Shechiri when you're careful. I was saying Mampeni Mahama etias say. You shall see from January. Now NDC for nobody was on social media complaining about not getting an appointment or what have you. Appointment, NDC grassroots kasa because almost say appointments be a cost or time a share bufu he. And I agree with them. Mampeni Mahama, and about the appointment, it's about those who are being appointed. That's the problem here. Of course, NDC people, they are saying they are much more smarter than those on the side of the NPP. So they understand the fact is that not everybody will get appointment. They have survived 8 years under Ekufuado. So of course they can survive under you, Mahama, your government. We survived 8 years of tyranny, economic tyranny under Ekufuado. How much more your government? So the NDC grassroots, most of them are willing to hold on and survive. Now, so appointments be a ekoswa eye omuehi. Moody position say man konfobi who don't deserve it. And konfobia edi wo Mahama them. What problem no war? Because these same people, Mr. President, they sat on social media and defended you. They fought against those people. When they came on social media insulting you and your family, those grassroots, they supported you, they fought those people willingly. Say chance biaba. Now some more they must sound conforming there. Then of course they'll have to complain. Of course they'll have to talk. You see, so that is where the problem is. And if those people are not giving appointments, the NDC grassroots, they have no problem. You can give the positions to NDC members who have committed themselves to the party, who have been loyal to the party. The NDC grassroots will not have any problem. Like I'm saying, nobody feed anybody. Sebio, position or no position, some of us are doing what we've got to do to survive, to pay our bills. And the same thing applies to my counterparts in Ghana. Position or no position, they are still living their life. Hey, or a carpenter near, Ugusu yani carpenter ni, or you fit near, Ugusu yani fit ni, or ton wacha, or tony wachi, bibi an change. Ade a change and say dollar above from. Ade a change and say, Mampeni Mahama CSC Ghana. Ade a change and say, inflation above from, ni business are all ye, ebebuano. What is it? So the main problem, the entire NDC for binum kasa, appointments are more demand kwasia maybe. That is where the problem is. How can somebody sit on social media, insult you, then suddenly some of you come and tell me, say, oh, na say, so the Mahama tem kra, last party, on by a campaign, Bua Mahama, so they deserve it. Kwasia penny now been so already NDC 16 years. Undeserve it. Obi or no. Wa committee ne ho I loyal to NDC for over 16 years. Oh, pa chere me say, ne ono be campaign Bua Mahama. E ka be 6 months. ono fa chire be ye campaign Bua Mahama e deserve chain ono wadi Mahama chi for over 16 years ana nyansa be ne wo. Is that what you are telling me? Sebio, let us be rational. Oh, yen you manu be ye no. Yen ma rational thinking rem. Na yen ti bibiase. Uwe aduane na se come the uma. Of course, rational thinking be kire wo say the kind feed the uma. Ansa na aduane no bi ka o de akwa abonten. Sa ne ye no. Anambo ana. Miss Belt yo. Miss Bell sha say di NDC achinye ne. Ene de no anya. Onya hwe. Senka sebio momfa appointments man kwasiafo bi no mu a menyi ni senka Miss Bell will come on social media to complain. She came out to pour out frustration because money appointments are more the man kwasiafo bi who are they hop from one party to the other. Now are you telling me say last year Ghana ni bia na onimu nyansan bia so say Mampani Mahama had a bigger chance than Baumia? Into omu a share that fair chire be say ye do Mahama ye campaign Bua Mahama ina no. Meaning, most of them were fake. When I'm coming to obi on to me so life. Every channel NDC party card. Meaning, so chow NDC party card. It's like burning the flag of NDC. Boni bi a ushe mukrampanka. Non-forgivable because meaning, waja NDC akatana ufiye boko. FOB wana. So when you see them coming online to burn their party card, and later these same people are getting appointed, then there is a problem. Yaw double. Dear asem and a one come from Mahama. Yeah, no be a video, live video. Those days when I used to do and me live video, me nyaye is because say my so busy with certain things, you know. Say if the need be, say I was me saba live. Now you call back to your live programs now. But for now, no, I don't really see any need be answer. That is why me in short because let me also see to my private life. Kakra is also highly important. Yaw double. Kasetia Mahama di Mahama tem. Yenumbi yeso camera live. FIT yaudabo. Ite no free says yaudabo enya appointment bia onsreme. Obesreme. Osreme a enya me de. Mebufu no me de beba NDC so. Because I am monti na yaudabo cheche me. Afem what yase. I fought yaudabo here. You all I mean. Yeah, count okwa ya kwama wo Mahama. No be today. Intino the point in say positions no don't give it to nkwasiafo bi emanation NDC for bufu simple we ntwenu twan bia we entiase simple kra mampani wada roma positions bi okwa mamon fa man nkwasiafo ne awotu ebia wo Mahama de na onye on share that social media you maybe you don't know them but ne awotu fu ema wo ma appointments bi me e ka me nko change that person because that person is ill advising you. Because phobia any appointments they don't deserve it for crying out loud. I believe the president will come and watch this video, or some of you can tag the president. Let this video get to the president. Now until why the NDC, some of them are talking. And yeah, about appointments it's about some people be a. That's the main problem. Thank you. Sammy Gyamfi old video be now. Or Kassetia, the NPP's intention to buy a private jet. Bianum Akochi at the Abeto online. They are trying to use that video to prove a point. To counter Matisse Mampani Mahama Ekoto Jet Ama Air Force. No. Matisse Ghana presidential jet no is being managed by the Ghana Air Force. So when I hear say Omoto Diama Air Force, that's the reason. Matthias Yanma Kotresa Sammy Gyamfi video no. And they try say do make a point. Actually say oh na say Sammy Gyamfi kura can we. Now so anyone say the same party now so as a fetchery as a jet. Social media there. Assembly can be each one of us will be held accountable for your words. Yeah, until Sammy Gyamfi Ugbaya, let us hold him accountable for his words. But there is something that I want you guys to understand about Sansemona Sammy Gyamfi Kayeno. Yenika yentieno na yen break things down yen dive deeper.
Chenya ya to ye de Ghana for sika $45 million. President Kufuor ne to in 2008. E be do Ghana 2010. E buy ye muno chiao. E one of the best presidential jets in Africa. Open African
which
leaders
has been used over the years.
And on a President Mahama di tukwa. Yeah. President because omu ya wiemfo omu nim baby omu free. So they always
but that private jet, so my president that you had issues with it.
And what to? Any entity nyai man said because I your my Ghana Japade. What you say? It is President Mahama say new him for buy you need baby you fit. I don't know the two coin. And one of President Mills the other day, the two coin. Na show boy dey say mu nya ne fe. Opɛ de adware wo mu a obetumi adware wo mu wiem. Opɛ de empa kɛse sinking size bed obetumi adam. Opɛ de mamu massage. Opɛ de adware wo mu ye di go.
Say eno so no mo ka say it had limitations. Nipa dodo a ɛfa opɛ say okɔ a say presidential press corps or say sa press corps no ne president na bom ko at a go. But this particular one cannot carry.
It's not true.
Oh, how?
Falcon 900 na Ghana Japade na president photo e nipa 15. So person mo tena comfortably to be for nipa 12.
Okay.
Which is the
But
standard
it doesn't
size.
carry, it doesn't carry presidential press
jet.
corps.
Any different press corps.
Yes, it doesn't carry.
Any presidential jet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Falcon 900 na ye will be. No one na Namibia president issue. Omo to omo de no 20 years ansa na ye to ye de. And so Namibia president oko UN General Assembly meeting no the call. Omo de 20 years older than us. And no the co US. Qatar ye can say Zambia president oko the same UN General Assembly meeting. Or the Qatar Airways na call. Or the Nipa train na call. I don't know the only press call. Press call for a commercial flight na the mom. I dey hear the ma ba mu da. President Mahama
businessmen.
Yes. So what you do is Nipa what you mo call doors one. Man penny for presidential jet. No more maka no. Ya fa commercial. President Mahama or your man penny no ko US one fa presidential jet no kra nkoda. Or the British Airways commercial and or the call. We business class no the call like any other citizen. It won't go the wa bet na konwa so man ho kire wo mu sei. We say we should tighten our belt.
Now,
the
presidential flight I say na problem.
Say but you see when munyina mu tu kwan na mo doso sometimes it makes financial sense to fly commercial than to fly the jet and still get other people to fly the commercial. In the same way, you will save who money sikenti no. 4 years, ninyina with the British Airways. And maybe crumple by our fly Ethiopia Airways as president. Okay, we are not saying so Mampenye Kufuado so far British Airways. One of the taste was from. I say he was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. Ne papa ye Mampenye. Ye nim no. O dia say itimi ane de. It would be for presidential jet in yeden etukwai.
But the security of the president is also important.
Na Falcon 900 na security ni mu ana. Enye no the other trotro ya. George Oponwia Liberian president. O used to do tukwai no. Na ono de onye security ho. Na say grade meti ye minua ba ko. One ba onwa na ye adwuma. Dr. Gidi Oboako many no news for. O say o mampenyi pay ye jet ni because is o mampenyi ya tentian ma. O tena jet ni mu ntini ni nem. I say na o mampenyi Akufuado wa change George Oponwia. And o wa change John Mahama na.
It's all right. Mamisha CSA, you can hold Sammy Gyamfi for his words. We got all cancer we na nyina ho. Menena anwen ho ansa na oka. It is a move free say bia Sammy Gyamfi a contracted ne ho e committee blanda bia na say he said this yesterday and they are doing the opposite today. Who are all quite say ube hold Sammy Gyamfi on. Now so before you do that, listen to my side also. Sabutie Sammy Gyamfi ye pa. Sammy Gyamfi wasn't against a yeto jet in totality. He was against the situation in which we are buying that jet. It wasn't entirely about the jet. It was about the situation in which the people wanted to procure the jet. For example, he said, "Ushe economy a Ghana for women." Nasa wo ka kire me say o fa kire waja ye jet wa pack ye jet for almost 8 years. Jet ananka problem bi ani ho. Waja si ho for almost 8 years. Amidst all these economic challenges, ka kire ye Ghana for say wo the e-levy aba, betting levy, COVID levy aba, all the levies aba. Amba and Ghana for TM inflation go very high. Now say in this circumstance, you told us say a COVID and now be hammer buying Russia-Ukraine war, Israel Gaza na hammer buying. All these problems no and solving say more buying no. All those international geopolitical affairs no eguso hammer buying. Na so ka chem say wo jai we nyina afechi asa tam kakra na aka no asa koto jeta. Then Sammy Gyamfi and every sensible Ghanaian had the right to talk. Yantia say Mampani Mahama edi kedi mampani nua jet ena na ofo. Nanu ya Mampani Mahama eko Singapore offer commercial airline. Commercial airline flow and chain Mampani Mahama. Tie commercial airline flow and how Mampani Mahama eko di Dubai airport for hours connecting flight and sana also atwaso. Enya Ghana for ni wana. Saa die na Mampani Mahama FM eko fo adom fam. Ono anko nye. Mampani Mahama going to Singapore could have hired the jet now so one high offer commercial because now up say o save Ghana's car at the year the most important answer. The most important is saying Mampani Mahama eba ye na castola inflation was high empo ebia make echo higher. Dollar emma from enanka onye on criticize foundation na wadi kan create enanka oye na dey say auto jeta, then the people would have had a cause to complain. Now so if we are to be fair to ourselves and to the NDC, to Ghana for nyina and to Mampani Mahama, within 1 year the kind of foundation Mampani Mahama lay 11 ni ho, COVID 11 ni ho, betting tax ni ho, when we nyina ni ho, inflation atiama from to single digit. Ye fam konfo nyuma ye besi Accra Kumasi expressway system no eye aduma na se jeta ekufo apake for over 8 years menua na wo aka akra so apake car for 8 years what to become of the car na campus jet a high risk machine ye car sinketwa yikra ye twi kra so apake for ample 2 months e ya na car ne saying. Now how much more a jet for 8 good years? Jet, you know, Mampani Mahama ebayi, onwa trial senka do service the jet. Esan se ekufar e packing for 8 years inti. Ababaye almost unserviceable. Ebi American crowd. Sika wonbe yusu. E the service jet, you know, ya the to new jetta. It make more sense. Enene. Mampani Mahama enye jet no nkwa na auto or sato helicopters mako for e dia the Ghana army jet na Mampani Mahama ato enye ne dia yetu na dia so a onfa nko bisa wo se edi enti na anda kofo auto sa jet na Ghana for ankasa anda ekufo ado nko na ye kasaye e kira wo se the situations were different because sa Falcon and no near ekufo e pack here for 8 years e yakofo na toy but time wana kofo e toy ankasa bisa wo se edi entia e na under ekufo adon kwa na yekasai because the situations the economic situations were different and no one asem na Sammy Gyamfi ka if things are different then what stops the president from buying a jet enya ne dia e be Ghana for na dia what stops him? Jet here autoi minua big pusher or pushy on stop pay. Accra Kumasi expressway obabesi onyaye. Enyuma oya egwa Ghana for nyina onyaye. School feeding onyaye. Afe krambu na osashe mokina. Eti amidst all this economic comfort. Se Mampani to jet e the Ghana for nyina but ni bain waye. Na sebi jet eso Ghana Mampani ana. Jet eso chain Ghana Mampani. Eswatini ken meswati ba Ghana jet be na no team say ya kakraka entimi mpo esi Kumasi na so Ghana eso chen Eswatini Ghana wiska chen Eswatini 87 Ghana president enfa trotro na Eswatini Mampani e ba Ghana ontna boyin die ndiemu meboa nyansa be ni wom sabio after all Mampani Mahama e ba yi on han jet bi anko ba bia ne nua jet mpo na wo yusu enti se emra so say yankasa ba kuna NPP packing for 8 years asay yen tofo fra Mampani kofo eto yankasa eti die na Mampani Mahama nso to ayekasa under ekufo do yekasa because economic situation ama ho kwan se onto jet ni ameka wonti ase eti no Sammy Gyamfi video we it was true yesterday it is true today. I don't see any blunder here. Because he never said, they say, Ghana, ye here jet cra, there be one canisa, or can say, near photo ye, still functional. A year to my old man, George, Liberia, Ninuchi. Now, the Uchia, echi George we a wache otremu a eyeye na wo tietia we why say toa otremu a echi ana the answer is no. So why are you telling the people say sika bia di ho boto amna munyes campo ntoa so COVID levy de nyina mudi amesen Ghana for come because you are telling the people say sika bia di ho na se mo fa chetam sika se mo de to jet o de high jet sebi edwa wo wiemu a enye nkwase asem ekomo de o ma oye papa utbi fidi o ma unye ska se me de koma me mpena obra ekomo de o ma ye mfeska ma mpena ye nto TV obra ekomo de o ma ye nto radio ye nto car obra won't fidi o ma o ti ase. That is the situation Sammy Gyamfi was talking about. Eti mu amonam akotam sa video we dinam social media trying to make a point in now. You are making a baseless point. Bo you just lack understanding. And I say you have deliberately made your mind not to understand because you think it will not favor your party and your diabolic interest. But say you can't crepa a fair at this time of the day. Say Ghana buying eto jeta and say she na minua it doesn't change anything. An crown po to jet na sebi a whole Ghana an crown. Nanu ya richini amakwe one to jet. An crown po to jet. Na Ghana mampeni nya jeta echi. Nigeria escafonu bi ebi wo jet be miensa. David ne father or jet be miensa. Na Ghana buying na enfo trotro. Ye mampeni ni munyamfo na enfo trotro. Now mampeni Mahama airko Singapore ko na Dubai airport. Enye mo aniwu mo mfere ho. Kwasi asem say. It mean let us get something clear. Understand the different seasons. And first of all, before you point fingers at Sammy Gyamfi, first of all, understand the different seasons. Then you come to understand why maybe there is a need for us to get a jet today. So simple as that. So simple as that. So simple as that. I send you media the chairman Freemind. Enjoy the rest of your time and I'll see you in my next video. Makram.